Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about how I got started in tech. I have always wanted to give this story, but I think now is the right time to do so. Yeah, so it's evening, in fact it's night, not even evening. I'm shooting this video past, I think, after 9 p.m. or 10. I just had my bath, and so let me just finish up with this and come and give a quick story of how I got to tech. Yes, make sure you watch this video to the end. I hear my story. Toodles. This is your first time here, please make sure you like, comment, and also watch my other videos where I share tips on tech, my career, and also my lifestyle too. Yeah, I'm a new YouTuber, so I'm still growing, and this growth is only going to continue when you support this channel. So please like my videos, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe so you get updates whenever I post content. Think my Helen Bells. This oil is the best out there. Trust me, guys. The Hamatan season is upon us here. Just go and get yours. She's Elibes on Instagram. Send her a DM, check it. See how shiny my skin is and soft because of this oil. It's doing magic and wonders. Ooh. So hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, make sure you like, watch my other videos, drop a comment in the comment section, and please subscribe. Okay, so my name is Jite, and I am a software engineer who lives here in Lagos State. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about my story and how I got started in tech. Yeah, so make sure you stay through to the end of this video and you get to hear my story. Yeah, so how I got started in tech. So let's take it back. I know most of you know I studied computer science in school in University of Benin. So it would just be easy to say, oh, she studied computer science, so she's going to know about tech, about coding, and everything related to computer science. But let me shock you guys. Even until I graduated, I had no idea. I had nothing, no knowledge about coding. I had knowledge about other aspects or other areas in tech or computer science, but not about coding, because I really did not even see myself coding, not to talk more or less of building a career in it. So how did it start? Well, I've always liked computer, so I've been playing with computer right from time. I even knew that okay, I was going to study computer science in university. So I got into school 2015. Yeah, 2015 I got into school, University of Benin. And in 2017 I opted out to go for a training in one of these computer institute back then in Benin. So when I got to this training institute, I made inquiries on the courses they offered there. So I met this lady who was the admin, and she attended to me and told me about the courses they do there. She briefed me how they offer three major professional courses outside the normal computer basics that has to do with Microsoft Offices and all of that. So she told me about um I think, yeah, she told me about networking, she told me about software engineering, and she told me about, I think, um was it graphics? Yes, graphics design and all of that. So she said I can pick either graphics or network engineering. I asked her, what about software engineering? Why are you not pushing that to me? Why are you not telling me to go for that? She was like, no, it's not for ladies, oh, it's for guys, this and that. So with what she told me, it just discouraged me. So I didn't really look into software at all. So I just said, okay, so what would you rather advise I go for? And she told me to go for networking since I don't want anything to do with design. And I said, okay, no problem. That's how I studied computer. I say computer. That's how I studied networking in this institution for a year and some months, guys. I studied. Oh, I liked it. I liked networking. Actually, I did the exams, did the projects. We even had to like install CCTV cameras as our final project. Me and my team members. Thanks to those guys, they really helped me a lot while I was studying that course in that institution. So I along the line, I saw that in this software engineering class, I went into the class one day and I saw the persons taking this course, and I saw two ladies there in the class, and I was pissed off. I was like, I thought this woman said this software course is not for ladies, that is only guys. So what are two ladies doing in this class? So I looked at what they were doing, I looked at their laptops, and I just saw plenty lines of multicolored things, their code editor, right? But I didn't know then that that was what it was called. So I saw plenty lines of code and all of that. I like, what are you guys doing? What is all of this? They said, it's their code. I think then they were learning Python or JavaScript. I can't really remember the language you were teaching them that day in the class. So I got annoyed, but then again, I just said, okay, nothing bad. I can I can always go back and research more about it and that. So that was that. That was my story for that institution. That's how I graduated from that institution, studying networking. And while I was still in school, so I was juggling both of them. You get? So I graduated 2019 in school, and it was in that 2019, I think a lecturer of mine then back then introduced us into a course in software engineering. So I still really did not pay much attention, honestly, I won't lie. Because I already saw that okay, I had no interest in this thing. Even while then some of my classmates, I used to see them doing it. There are sometimes that we even go for reading. There's this classmate of mine, he's always coding. He was even trying to like, Chite, come and look at this thing. It's nice, it's good. You can build websites, you can do this, you can do that. I looked at it for some time and I was not understanding because maybe because I didn't put my mind that I really want to learn this thing or I really want to know it. That was it. So that was how I graduated and I didn't know anything about software engineering. I didn't know anything about coding as at 2019. So Corona year came and I couldn't go for service. So I had to go and learn how to do other stuffs with computer too. And 2021, I also learned another skill. That would be a talk for another day. So I learned a skill, and then it was time to go for service for 2021. And on this fateful day, my brother called me. I will never forget that day. He called me and he said, Jite. I said, yes. He said, okay, you'll be going to serve very soon. So where would you like to serve? I told him I want to serve in Lagos. He said, okay, you want to serve in Lagos. So it's not about serving. What do you actually want to do? I said, I already have a skill now. And I don't know, I will get a job and start working. And all that. He said, no, that you studied computer science. and you are my sister, and I know you are intelligent, so you must have a tech skill. So you better go and research and come back and tell me this is what you want to specialize on. So he would know how to fix me or get me to work in an organization where I can better the skill. So I thought about it and I was confused. I called him back and I said, I honestly do not know. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to choose. Right. So he called a friend of his, and this his friend did not know me from anywhere. Just because he was my brother's friend, he called me and he talked me into various aspects and areas in tech. He even gave me like guidelines, gave me some courses to research on, told me about data analysis, told me about web, told me about how web development is divided into front end and back end, told me about UI UX design, apart from graphics, web development. The other things that I was mentioning were just sounding big rich in my ear. I'm like, I've not heard of these things. I do not know it before. And this is 2021. Oh. So he said, okay, don't worry, just take a chill pill, calm down. That I should go on Google, do this, do this, do this. And that's how he told me. And then I just said, okay, let me actually do this. I started researching, I started browsing and looking at each courses, knowing what their strengths and weaknesses were, so I would know where I would fit in. I did a lot of research that week. I did a whole lot before I now picked web development. Then I picked web development and I said that I was going to do only front end. I was going to learn only front end. So I got posted to Lagos and I started serving. And where I did my PPA, luckily for me, it was a tech organization. Guys, God bless those tech guys there. They actually helped me started. So I got into the organization and I was introduced to the tech department, and that was where I kicked up fully. They didn't even look at they didn't even say that no, this copper is an inexperienced copper or person and she cannot be a part of this team. No, they welcomed me and showed me all the things that I need to learn. I'm a fast learner here. So they showed me everything I need to learn and start learning, guided me. There's this particular tech guy that was assigned to me specially so he can be putting me all through what I needed to know to get started. I mean, to start doing things. That was how I started. I was working in the company and every night I was reading. YouTube became my favorite place. Then they introduced me to platforms like Coursera, Udemy. I bought lots of courses, started learning, learned HTML, learned CSS, started with JavaScript. I was learning and learning. And then I started doing things. So me, I was even surprised. I'm like, oh wow, so this thing is really, really interesting like this. So that was how I started. This is a special appreciation post to my brother, the best brother in the whole wide world. Fab Chris, I love you. Mwah. I know I don't say this enough, but I'm saying it today that I love you very much. And God knew that I'm going to need you in this life. That was why He brought you to this world first before me. Else, anyways, that aside, so I started learning all these things and it didn't take me long. It did not take me long. I picked up and I started learning. Tech is a continuous learning, right? I have not finished learning. I am still learning and I am still growing. So I started working there, and then they started assigning tasks for me to do, little tasks. And I was doing it to my surprise. I'm like, where is all these things coming from? How am I doing this thing? Do you get? So I was doing it, and then the service came to an end, and I moved to a place that was very far off from that area where I did my primary assignment. So I had to further, because I have already started liking this stuff. I already like the outcome and everything that I am doing. So I took it up. I took it further by going to an institution here in Lagos to learn more. I did not only settle for front end, I even went as far as learning both front end and back end. So I became a full stack software engineer. And here I am today. I've worked with intern with various organizations. I've interned with a crypto company, and here I am today just still learning and growing and you know everything, figuring everything out in tech. Yeah. And also figuring out business too. Yeah. So I had to diverse in as much as I love doing tech. I am interested in business. So I am running a business with a group of persons, and here I am today. This is my short story. I know I've said a lot of things, but this is my story of how I got started in tech, and here I am today. So I hope this video has inspired someone that it doesn't really matter, or it is not a necessity that you have to have a background in tech or coding or whatever. It come as you are, honestly, in as much as you are ready to put in the work, in as much as you are ready to dedicate your time, you are ready to be disciplined, to go through the rigorous process of learning and wanting to know more, you can become something in tech. Yeah. So I hope this video has inspired someone out there that no matter your field, no matter your level of background, no matter anywhere you are, you can just start anyhow and anywhere, because there are lots of areas and fields to explore in this tech industry. Honestly, there are a lot. Me personally, I am even looking forward to diversing, because growth now, as times goes, your interest and your picks becomes different, clearer. You want to try out more things, you want to do more things. Sometimes what you are doing at the present becomes boring and you want to pick up another thing. It can be like that sometimes, honestly. So just start. Make sure you are committed and you are disciplined. You will get there. Okay. And if you have watched this video until this end, you love me so much, I'm blushing. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure you like and drop a comment, please. Very, very important. Drop the comments and subscribe. I love you guys, and see you in my next video.